You're watching Local 5 News. We are Iowa.
All right, everybody. Des Moines Metro Opera is ready to raise the curtain on their 50th summer festival season. This is such an exciting time as they're getting ready to do multiple shows in rep here starting tomorrow, July 1. So we wanted to bring in the man who's kind of keeping an eye on everything that's happening here. We do have Des Moines Metro Opera's music director and principal conductor David Neely joining us. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for inviting me, Jackie.
So there's a few things happening with Des Moines Metro Opera right now. Kind of explain what it means to have shows in rep, but also how special these shows are that you're working on right now.
Well, so shows in repertoire, we open tomorrow night with Gershwin's Porgy and Bess, and then Saturday night with Britten's A Midsummer Night's Dream, and then next weekend we will open with a brand new work, 1,000 Acres, and then we will have a work then toward the end of July, third week of July, at the Arts Center, and we rotate those works so you can come and see a different piece depending on your schedule.
Absolutely. So multiple times you could be showing up to the theater space and you're going to see something completely different. All right, let's go back to Porgy and Bess for a second, because there's something extremely special about this production.
Yes, well, extremely special in that it's the first time that Porgy and Bess has been produced in Iowa, and it features world-class superstar Iowa legend Simon Estes.
That's incredible. He's known for this production around the world, so the fact that we're able to have that literally in our own backyard is absolutely incredible. What's it like to work with that cast of this production, and especially Simon Estes?
Well, the cast is incredible, and this telling of Porgy and Bess, it's a beautiful piece, it's a masterpiece, but it's told in a very authentic way. All the characters are real. Simon is so charismatic. When he comes on as Lawyer Fraser, he steals the scene. He will get applause when he walks on, and he'll get a great round of applause when he walks off. The entire cast is world class, and we had our final dress rehearsal the other night. I'm just couldn't be happier.
I've already seen a buzz on social media, so we know this is going to be very special. Let's talk about another title that people are probably going to recognize, Midsummer's Dream.
So Benjamin Britten's A Midsummer Night's Dream, it's based on the Shakespeare, and it's an opera that has featured several times in the history of our company, so we wanted to bring it back as an homage to our 50th anniversary. And it stars as Oberon, countertenor John Holliday, who has been in the media. He recently was a finalist on The Voice.
The Voice, nice.
He's an incredible opera singer.
And I like kind of bring it in a newer generation that might recognize that name.
Yes, absolutely.
To come and watch opera as well. Let's talk about a couple of new productions that people probably aren't used to hearing. 1,000 Acres. Was doing some research on this. It's based on a book that kind of follows Shakespeare's King Lear, but based on a farm in Iowa. So why was this important to be part of the 50th season? It's
important. Well, we wanted to commission a new work. It started several years ago, and it seemed like this was the right story to tell. This is a Pulitzer-winning novel set in Iowa. It's identifiable family situations. It is a very hard story, though, right? Yeah. It tells the story. It is based on King Lear, but it tells it from the women's perspective, and it's very much about the women characters coming to terms with some of the family tragedy that happens through it.
A very complicated family, but I think many of us can relate to that. And as you mentioned, a new piece called American Apollo as well. If you had one sentence to say to get as many people excited about this season as I know you are, what would that be?
Well, one sentence. I mean, it's new and old, and don't be afraid of opera. You know, opera is not about caricatures. It's about real stories. And one thing that we pride ourselves on is telling real stories and important stories and things that will leave you thinking and feeling.
I love it. And 50 years strong and continuing on with some wonderful traditions, but new works as well. If people want more details, where should they go?
They should go to dmmo.org or just call us and get your tickets now. They're selling fast. Porgy is sold out, but we're taking names to the waiting list. Get on the waiting list. Don't miss it.
I can't even get on this list. This is how popular this is. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. This is a very, very special season. Make sure you get your tickets. Get many of them because there's so many incredible shows happening right now. And we're very happy to announce that we will have Simon Estes joining us next week to talk more about his incredible performance. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.